Somewhere between the dream and the destination, people vanish. Friends go silent, family stops asking how's it going, the group chat's quiet, and suddenly you're left holding your vision like a secret no one wants to hear. That's when it hits you. If this ever is going to happen, it's going to happen because you decided not to quit. Not them, not anyone else, you, alone. Most people won't tell you this, but the path to greatness is not a team sport at first. It's a solo mission. Everyone loves a story once it's safe to support it, once it works, but nobody lines up to clap for the late nights, the quiet failures, the nervous, am I crazy moments? There's no standing ovation when you choose to grind instead of go out. No one posts, I'm proud of you, when you're at step one. That's where most people give up, but not you. You have to be okay walking into the storm without a forecast, because sometimes chasing the dream feels less like a journey and more like wandering through fog. No map, just instinct. That stubborn little voice that says, don't stop here. In The Queen's Gambit, Beth Harmon says, it's just you and the board. And that's life when you're building something real, just you and the next move. You can't wait for backup, you become the backup, the builder, the believer, and the whole team. Let's be honest, doing it alone isn't romantic. It's not just some aesthetic coffee shop moment with lofi music playing. It's ugly. It's tired eyes, cold dinners, long silences, you talking yourself out of quitting at 1 a.m. because the thing you're building hasn't shown any signs of life, but your gut won't let you bury it. And yeah, some days you will feel like Will Smith in I Am Legend. You're surviving off a routine, trying not to lose your mind, talking to mannequins just to feel heard. You laugh at your own jokes, you cry in the shower like it's an Oscar-worthy performance, you wonder if the universe is ghosting you. But guess what? You keep going anyway, because something in you refuses to die quietly. Not everyone gets that. Most people only know how to move when someone else is watching. They need applause to function, but you and me, we built different. You're learning how to move in silence, how to love the process when no one's clapping, liking, or validating you. You ever watch The Mandalorian? The guy literally says, this is the way. Stoic, focused, no distractions. That's the mindset, not emotional, not loud, just discipline. That's what doing it alone teaches you, how to be your own compass when the world offers none. You want something meaningful? Then stop waiting for the perfect timing. There's no sign from the heavens. There's no montage or swelling music behind you. This isn't a movie. This is you waking up earlier, staying up later, sacrificing comfort to build something no one else can see but you. People will misunderstand you. They'll think you're antisocial, too intense, and obsessed. And maybe you are, but I'd rather be obsessed with building the future than sleepwalking through someone else's idea of normal. Funny thing is, when you start leveling up alone, people think it's magic. They're gonna say you changed up like that's a bad thing. And yeah, you did change. You grew, you stopped settling, you stopped making excuses. You realize no one's gonna hand you the life you want. You remember The Office when Michael Scott said, I am Beyonce always. It's hilarious, but it's accurate. That's the energy. Walk into every room, even alone, like you belong there, even if you're still figuring it out. Because here's the plot twist. When you do it alone, you build something nobody can take away from you. You weren't handed anything, you didn't ride nobody's wave, and you carved your own. And that means you own every inch of it. Your story becomes a blueprint for others, your silence becomes someone else's soundtrack for survival. The best part, you stop needing permission. Once you realize you're capable of building alone, you stop asking people to believe in you. You believe in you. You stop looking around for support and start looking within for solutions. You become immune to doubt, not because you don't hear it, but because it doesn't matter anymore. Doing it alone means you become the intern, the CEO, the janitor, and the customer service rep all at once. You're emailing yourself like, hey, just checking in on that task you assigned to yourself. But there's a weird pride in that. You're in the trenches, learning it all, no shortcuts, no handouts. Here's something they won't teach you in school. Confidence isn't built when people cheer for you. It's built when no one does. You show up anyway, day after day, broken maybe, tired definitely, but present, accounted for, still swinging. You ever feel like giving up? Then remember this. You made it this far alone. That's not failure. That's power. That's proof. If you can survive the silence, the self-doubt, the solitude, you can handle the spotlight. Because by the time it finds you, you'll already be forged. So here's your closing truth. Don't just do it alone because you have to. Do it alone because you can. Because that fire in your chest wasn't built by the crowd. It was built in the dark by you, for you. One day, the crowd will come. The applause will come. The respect will come. But don't you dare wait for it. Start now, build now, fail forward, cry forward, crawl forward if you must. Just don't stop. And when you finally get there, not if, but when, and they ask you who helped you the most, smile and say Shmi. And don't forget, always put God first.